Hi, you're inside tennis with the cause.
Well, wherever we go, people want to know, where's Monica Seles? How's she doing? Well, here she is at the Claremont Inn. You know this place. You've been here before. You're here at Berkeley. You are looking very fashionable, and I know how much you've been into fashion. How do you like to express yourself in fashion, Monica?
Well, I think as a woman, fashion is quite important, and in the good old days of tennis, we had a gentleman by the name of Ted Tingling, and I was 14 years old when I met Ted, and he gave me some good advice that now in my grand old age of 33, I tried to use.
And you handle that 33 well. You express yourself well in fashion, but you also express yourself quite well with American Express. How do you like those commercials? What do you enjoy doing most with those?
Well, American Express has definitely brought out a fun side of me, especially with the grunting commercials in the supermarket. I can't tell you, as you know, we're both come from the same town in Florida. I go to supermarket and there's people that still grunt, and this ran a couple of years ago, so that has stuck with me.
Good things never go. Talking about being fashionable, she is, and she's in the fast lane, but she also is very down to earth. You've got David Dinkins in town. He's playing with my son Davidson, and I'm on the court, and you show up as the ball girl. You remember that. You've got a special relationship with David Dinkins. Tell us about that.
Yes, of course. I mean, I call him coach. I'm his student. He has been my coach since really 1991, so we go way back. He hasn't missed a single match of mine. He has been just the biggest supporter, and I just love him to death.
Monica, you have a healthy respect for the game. You're a living legend yourself. You look back and you know these players. Looking back, what players are you sorry you didn't have a chance to meet and play?
Well, my all-time dream would have been to play Suzanne Lenglen. I mean, she was my favorite. I think she was ahead of her time. And the first time I got a chance to see a little bit of a video of her was in Wimbledon at the All England Club Museum. And that was a big treat for me.
If you were coaching, and you're not doing that yet, but when you do start coaching, so I wish you had coached me. Remember one time your dad let me coach you 30 seconds on your forehand volley. Every time I see you hit a winner, oh boy, it makes me feel good. But when you do start coaching, what are you going to tell these kids that your dad told you?
Well, I think one thing that has stuck with me, and you knew my dad very well too, so you know, is that you got to have fun. Whatever you do in life, make sure you have fun. And I was very lucky to find that in tennis, and you know, my dad installed that in me, and really just give it all you got in whatever you decide to do.
Well, you haven't played in a while, but you are in great shape. You're ready to get back playing. What does this game mean to you right now, Monica?
Well, I love tennis. I mean, as a little girl when I started playing at age 6, I never imagined that it would actually be a career and all these other great things that have come with it. Sadly, that innocence in the sport has been a little bit lost, because now I meet these 6-year-old kids who shake my hand. I'm also going to be winning the French Open. I'll be even younger than you were. I'm like, oh gosh, she's 6 years old. She should be at this stage just worrying about proper technique, forehand, backhand, and really making sure that it's fun, because being a pro, small percentage of us make it, and I think it's important to stay in school and just take your time. No need to rush.
Now, I thought I knew you, but I really didn't, because you're a spokesperson for Migraine Headaches, the association. I never knew you were playing with migraines. How did you do that? What was that like?
Well, I suffer from migraines, and I think anyone that's out there that gets them knows how terrible they are. And to go out and play, especially if it's a sunny day with a lot of light, it's very difficult. But you know, it's one of the things that millions of other Americans have it, and you just go on about your day. But it's definitely not fun when you do get them.
How did you play? I mean, you have to concentrate, and you're fighting this bad feeling in the head. I know what a headache's like, but not a migraine. You just accepted it?
I think mental strength. I mean, you see me play, so you know I was really my mental strength
you
was one of my strengths.
You never said hello to me when you were playing. Maybe not even for a week when you were getting ready for those matches.
Well,
but we're making up for it now.
I know. No, I was very focused. I mean, I can tell you how many of my friends would come and watch me, and they just say, Monica, you're like a different person, because I'm so easygoing in my private life, but as soon as I would get on to a tournament and I'm getting ready for my match, I would be like in a different zone, and you'd be, is that really the same person? But that's what worked for me.
All right, let's go back. 95, just won the Canadian Open. You're in the finals. of the U.S. Open, lose a tough match in the third set. We know that. You have 4,000 interviews. You do another guy, Dave Letterman. You launched my career, a broadcast career, and I thank you so much for that. I'm very appreciative. You came on the show. You gave us a 30-minute interview in the studio. You're a good person. You're a caring person. Where did you get this stuff?
I think it's my parents. I mean, I lucked out with both my mom and dad, you know, I don't know. I have my faults too, too many to mention.
I'd like to talk about those. I don't know any of those, but I'd like to talk about those. Good question. So you like yourself. I hope you do. The world likes you, and it's important that you like yourself. But once in a while, you may not like yourself.
Oh no, I mean all of us. We have good days and we had bad days, and I think all of us are human, and that's what life is about, and that's why life is just an adventure.
All right, so we did catch up with Monica Seles. You can see how darn good you are looking.
Thank you, Dave. Bye, you guys.
The world loves you. You know that.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Monica.